Cincinnati from the north side. This is about as light of traffic that I've ever seen, but I want you to see these bridges down here. They're beautiful. This isn't going to be a very long broadcast, but you're going to see all these bridges and stuff we get to drive on, which are kind of cool. They don't have stuff like this out where I live, and I wanted you to see it. That's new. That's a modern bridge, concrete, standard. That tall building right there in front of you looks like it's being demolished on the top, but it's actually just graffiti everywhere, but the building is falling apart. Yeah, for late Friday, this is freakishly light traffic. I'm used to it being really thick through here. Get down here a little further, you'll see the bridge. See, that's modern. Steel underbase, but concrete. That's modern. Getting 24.4. Uh-oh, load one broke down. So we're going downhill. We're going to cross this girder bridge, and then we're going to go up the other side. And I always think about filming when I'm coming the other way. The only thing I know about Cincinnati is I've been through the airport a million times. And I watched WKRP in Cincinnati when I was a kid. That's all I know about this place. I'm looking for 71 south, so I gotta be over one. To do this one. Alright. We're getting into the nitty gritty. This actually looks like El Paso right here. So we're gonna go across this bridge. Again, people live out here and see this stuff every day. They don't notice it. You know, it's familiarity, but for somebody who doesn't live around this is kind of interesting. Louisville, Lexington, that's neat. It's got these old brick buildings that are kind of cool to look at. We're going to zigzag a little more, go a little more downhill. And maybe you live on the East Coast and you see this stuff all the time, but where I live, these kind of bridges do not exist. I did watch a documentary about guys in New York City who paint bridges, these steel girder bridges, and it takes them something like 7 or 8 months, and they start on one end and they go with a little paintbrush, they go the distance of the bridge, and they have a party, and then they start over again to keep up with the rust. So we're coming down this hill. Where is it? The GPS shows us getting real close here. Getting 24.4 miles per gallon. I'm just saying, this is the lightest traffic I think I've ever seen going through Cincinnati. Where's my bridge? Louisville, South Lexington. Right there, here we go. I was out in Los Angeles here a while back, and these street signs that are well marked in California, they're all dull or sun faded or half missing. All right, so here's the turn, and we're going to get up on the, I think we go over going south, I think. But these steel bridges like this, you see where they're rusty and whatnot, that's unusual because they don't make them out of steel that I can see in Texas. But here's the, where is it? There it is, up ahead. Is that it? There it is. This style of bridge just fascinates me. Going to the road. There's one over there too, like a whole rail bridge. And this one. This is artwork. Again, if you see this every day, this means nothing to you. But to me, this is kind of cool. They put this together with rivets. This bridge is probably 100 plus years old, too. Hey, Orhan, what's up? I just like these. I just enjoy that. And you cross the river southbound, and boom, there's the state line for Kentucky. That's the totality of it. It's how Cincinnati crushes up against the border right here. And then we're going to go up here and go around a corner. We're going to start a climb because when I go the other way, I'm usually coasting down this hill. Yeah, but this right here is incredibly light traffic for this area. Yeah, this is incredible. This is the lightest I think I've ever seen it. Then we'll back up. We're going to turn the corner and start a climb. If you're just tuning in, I was just showing the bridges here in Cincinnati on 71, the old style bridges. This is the climb here. I am en route to Athens, Georgia. It's 200 and some odd miles from where we're standing. We'll drive most of the day. All right, starting to climb. When I crest the top of this hill, I'm going to end this. I just wanted to give someone a chance to see that. Again, if you see it every day, it doesn't mean anything. All right, I'll just cut it off here. Take care.